sometimes I just put on my iPod and just, relax and chill and organize my brain what I should do today. So this is a very private, usually private moment. Everyone's not really talking.
For principal dancer Yena Kang, it's all about focus and preparation. After making stops in Singapore, South Africa, Oman, Moscow, San Francisco and Vancouver, Korea's Universal Ballet Company has just arrived in Paris.
I'm very excited, also very cautious because today is my last day on stage, and this is my very first time trying out the new stage, so I need to be careful, just do the stuff that I need to do, not let the steam out too fast, because tomorrow is my show. So yeah, just excited.
Yena begins her daily routine with extensive warm-up.
Because sometimes we forget when things are getting really heavy, dance just become a work instead of joy. So every morning it's like a meditation. So I take warm-up quite seriously.
The company knows that all eyes are on them. For director Julia Moon, being invited to perform in Paris is a big honor, and the pressure to deliver is very real.
In Moscow, we were told that you cannot fool the citizens of Moscow with ballet. And I think it's the same here in Paris. You cannot fool Parisians with ballet because they know it so well. And it's their culture, it's their history. And this is what makes performing here for Universal Ballet, for Korean ballet, gives us great meaning, gives it great meaning, yes.
The venue is the prestigious Palais de Congrès, but like all venues, it comes with challenges. In this case, a hard floor.
I mean, we have two partners, the dancers say. One partner is, of course, my partner, and the other partner is the floor. So see how hard this floor is. So we need to be able to use like cat on this very hard floor, so that creates extra tension a little bit. So I'm extra careful in Paris a little bit.
Yena has already had major reconstructive surgery after tearing her front and back ACL ligaments. She can't afford another injury.
This is a scar. I still have 2 pins here and here on my left knee. You can see a little bit and a little bit here. So when the day gets really heavy, I just put the tape around it, and it kind of works like an extra ligament. So a lot of athletes use this technique.
The dancers must adjust to the surface and concentrate on having a good class and a strong rehearsal.
The class, I think, is like the vitamin. You just, if you start slacking in class, then everything starts to crumble. So you just have to go. You do on stage. You do these fantastic choreography in beautiful costumes and wonderful sets. But then you just have to go back to the basics every day, and you have to keep at it. Otherwise, eventually, it starts to show. The erosion starts to show. So for me, class is like your daily vitamin.
Someone else is watching the rehearsal with a careful eye. Former American Ballet Theatre principal dancer Cynthia Harvey has made the trip from England to see Universal Ballet and offer support.
It's really, really great to have you here.
I
all
was
the way
so
from
pleased.
London,
Yes.
coming to Paris just to see us. So it's a great gift.
It was for me,
Cynthia.
and to see Yena, because I remember her in ABT for the short time she was there.
Right.
And it was so lovely to see her dancing a leading role here.
Miss Harvey has danced virtually every major role with ABT, as well as with both Rudolf Nureyev and Mikhail Baryshnikov.
She did a great,
Yeah.
great job at
She did.
picking the
She
legend
did.
that you could make into a ballet. It's very
Yeah.
difficult now to find a
Good
a
story.
story. Well, there are many stories,
Yeah.
but to find a choreographer also who will
Right,
create
yeah.
a full length. So it's very impressive.
The ballet they will perform, Shim Chung, is one of Universal Ballet's signature works. Based on a Korean folktale, it tells the story of a young girl and her devotion to her blind father.
And boys are preparing. We have very good boys. They're warming up because Shimchang is one ballet that male quarter ballet dancers are very crucial and important. Usually in other classical ballets, it's more female quarter ballet that has to work, like Swan Lake Giselle, Ballet. But Shimchang is something that male dancers, for change, have to work.
The first night's performance goes well. Backstage after the show, the company poses for an official photograph to mark their return to Paris. Exhausted, they head back to the hotel. After much needed rest, day 2 begins in good spirits.
Here we are. So I did the last stage run through yesterday, and I have pretty good idea what I have to do today. And after the rehearsal, I had something to eat, fuel my body and soul. And after that, I went down to the physio and this damage control. I sat through the last night show and go through the last minute changes and notes. Notes, very important. So yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Even on tour, director Moon works hard to raise the company level.
I remember when I was a dancer, and when you're constantly doing the same ballets again and again, you can sort of get caught and stuck in a place. And that's when you really need somebody to say, no, well, try this, and sort of to motivate you to. I think all of our dancers have the motivation and the desire to always become better, but they need that little guidance or push because dancers can't see themselves.
Tonight, an even larger audience is expected, and the venue is full. The dancers are spectacular, and there is praise for a memorable performance.
I can't believe it's over. We practiced and practiced for so long. My brilliant partner.
10 years ago, for somebody of you was on the Palais des Sports, but it was not the best place for you. Next time, I hope that you will stay 1 week.
Thank you very much for making this possible.
Fantastic. I'm really impressed. The company is beautiful. It was very moving, very touching. And it wasn't only me. You see at the end, everybody's standing. Not just me.
Thank you.
Really, thank you. No, I have to give a hug to you.
Yes.
For Yenna, the intense pressure has been released. Universal Ballet can finally relax.
So the show is over and the whole company is touring the Paris. We're gonna go on a cruise with Cecilia Harvey. And we're gonna look around the beautiful city of Paris, which I have been able to enjoy. So after the show, I finally tasted the French wine, which I've been postponing. Yes,
snails.
yes.
Escargot.
And, yes.
And they finish things off with a cruise down the Seine to experience the Paris they have missed.
Hier encore, j'avais 20 ans, je caressais le temps et jouais de la vie, comme on joue de l'amour, et je vivais la nuit, sans compter sur mes jours qui fuyaient dans le temps. J'ai fait tant de projets qui sont restés en l'air, j'ai fondé tant d'espoirs qui se sont envolés, que je reste perdu ne sachant où aller, les yeux cherchant le ciel, mais le cœur mis en terre. Hier encore, j'avais 20 ans, je gaspillais le temps en croyant l'arrêter, et pour le retenir, même le devancer, je n'ai fait que courir et me suis essoufflé. Ignorant le passé, conjuguant au futur, je précédais de moi toute conversation et donnais mon avis que je voulais le bon pour critiquer le monde avec des involtures. Hier encore, j'avais 20.
It's a fitting reward for another milestone achievement for Universal Ballet.